What's good, YouTube? It's Sir Rome of RaRa, and today I'm here to talk about my top 10 anime from 2022. Alright, so there's been a ton of anime this year, a lot of really good anime. There will be some that are not on here that you're expecting to be on here, but I did not see every anime that came out this year. Sorry, you'll see which ones I didn't put when I get to the end. I'm gonna start from 10, work my way to 1. I have a few honorable mentions. Well, I only have one honorable mention, but I'm gonna throw that one in there first. So here we go. My honorable mention is Full Metal Alchemist, and it's the Revenge of Scar is the one I'm talking about. And this was like a live action anime movie, so I didn't put it on the list because it's not actually anime, but it's based off of anime. So yeah, Revenge of Scar. It was a pretty good movie. Like, not the best movie I've ever seen, but for a live action anime, it was really good. And it gives me hope that they can actually make good live action anime in the future, so I figured I'd put it on here. Alright, now let's get to the real list. Whew. Alright, at number 10, my homeboy put me on this show. It was a really good show. It's called Tomodachi Game. We did a review on some of the episodes on this channel, so I'll put that link in the bio, so if y'all want to go back and watch my review for that, y'all be able to see it. But it's one of those shows that's it's like a whodunit kinda. It's like a suspenseful show, kind of like Saw in a way, but they're playing over like debt. Whoever loses ends up with like a large amount of debt. So it's a really good show. It's like really smart. Kind of reminds you of Death Note in a way. So if you like those shows that, you know, it takes some thought to figure them out, it's one of those shows. So y'all check that out. That's my number 10 anime. All right, at number 9, we have Ranking of Kings. And I know, Ranking of Kings did not come out in 2022. But I did not know about this show at all until 2022, so I'm putting it in 2022. I think it came out like November of 2021. So basically this year, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Ranking of Kings. It's about a young deaf guy, young deaf boy. His name is Boji. He's like really weak. He can't punch and hurt anybody, but so he uses technique to learn how to fight. He's deaf, so he also can't talk, but his voice is pretty cool. He's the son of a king, a giant who's like really strong. So he's like the opposite of his dad, and he just has to overcome a bunch of obstacles to prove that he's worthy of becoming king. So yeah, Ranking of Kings, y'all definitely should check that out. It's a really good show. I only put it at number 9 because it starts off really good, and then it slowly falls off to me as the show progresses. So y'all be the judge of that for yourselves. But yeah, Ranking of Kings, number 9. All right, number 8. This one, I feel like people gonna be upset about this one, but oh well. Number 8 is Dragonball Super Hero. And that's the dumbest name I've ever heard for a Dragon Ball movie. But a lot of people say Toriyama forgot that his show was called Dragon Ball Super, so he called it Super Hero, the movie, and kind of got tangled up in there. But yeah, this is a movie that's not it's not based around Goku and Vegeta. Mainly, it's not around Goku, which most of their movies are. So I really enjoyed that about this movie. It's all done in CGI and like 3D looking animation. So if you don't like that, you might not want to watch this. But I thought it looked pretty good for CGI. Actually, I thought it looked really good for CGI. So it's based around Piccolo and Gohan. Gohan is my favorite character in Dragon Ball ever. So I thought the movie was pretty good. Y'all go check it out. See who the big bad guy is. You'll probably be shocked, even though most people already probably know who it is by now. But yeah, Dragon Ball Super Hero is number 8 on my list. All right, now for number 7. This is another one that y'all gonna be like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But I had to put it on the list, and it's not a movie, so I can't put it on the other list I'm making this year, and that is Arcane League of Legends. I know that is not really anime, it's more of an animation, but it reminds me of an anime, the way the story is told. And I ain't gonna lie to you, this is probably top 4 TV shows I watched this year. Like, it's really fucking good. This shit is fire. I only put it this high because it's not really anime, but it's a fire show. Like, I ain't kidding. I love this show. It's about a girl. She wants to prove her sister wrong because everybody thinks she's weak, and so she keeps putting her nose where she shouldn't. She makes some mistakes, ends up falling down the wrong path, and two sisters kind of have to collide in a way. But it's a really good show. I'm telling y'all right now, if you haven't seen this on Netflix, y'all check it out. Arcane League of Legends. And I don't know anything about League of Legends, and so you don't have to either. I would never play that game. I just thought the show was amazing, and I saw a lot of people talking about it, so I had to check it out. All right, number 6. Whew, I know this one's gonna piss people off, especially my homeboy Scoob, but you're gonna have to live with it, my boy. And you have to see what the rest of my anime is to see why I did this. But my number 6 is Chainsaw Man. And Chainsaw Man was probably one of the best animes of the second half of the season. Cause it came out in like November or October or something. And it's really good. It's about a guy who gets controlled by a devil, a chainsaw devil. So he ends up being able to wield chainsaws on his arms and his face and his feet. And you know, it's a really gory anime with a lot of cussing in it. It's definitely like one of the more mature animes on this list, and it's pretty badass. It's also very CGI filled, so that's one of my weaknesses about the show, is that it's a lot of CGI, and that's not my style of animation. I don't really like how they move in a lot of scenes, so yeah. But I got some cool devils in here. The secondary characters are really cool, so y'all go and check that out. I don't want to give y'all too many spoilers because it's new, and I know a lot of people probably still haven't watched it yet. Okay, so for number 5, I have My Hero Academia season 5 or 6, whatever season's out right now. I don't remember. But this season has finally picked it back up because I was not a big fan of the last season. Last season had some high points in it, but this one is fire all the way from start to finish. I'm talking about a whole lot of ass kicking. I think there's like one more episode left, maybe 2 more in the time I'm recording this. But I seen all I need to see to know this shit's fire. I'm talking about you get to see new power-ups. You get to see one of the big bad guys finally, you know, really show what he's got. I ain't gonna spoil it too much for y'all, but just know that all the top ranked heroes fight in this season. Everybody fights. It's a big war. All the villains you'd like to see are in it. All the heroes you'd like to see are in it. I'm talking all of them. You ain't missing out on nobody. So if you like you know, if you like any of the characters in the show, you will get to see a lot of those characters this season. It's been fire. It's like it's finally got to where we were waiting on it to get. So yeah, this season of My Hero Academia was fucking fire. Y'all need to check it out. All right, at number 4, I have Mob Psycho 3, and I literally just finished Mob Psycho today. I wanted to put Mob Psycho at number 2 on my list, but this final season really was the worst season to me out of the 3. So, but I watched all 3 seasons this year, so I really wanted to put it at number 2 because the show was fucking fire. But season 3 was the worst, so I said, you know, I can't put it over these other anime. Excuse me. So I had to put it at number 4. But yeah, this is the conclusion to Mob Psycho. So it only had 3 seasons. It was a very nice ending to the show. You know, all your favorite characters are in this season, literally all of them. You know, you get to see Mob grow up some more, and you know, after this he's going to high school, so you get to see him finish out his middle school years, and it's a phenomenal show. It's really, you know, it really touches the heart. And if you don't know anything about Mob Psycho, it's about a young boy with psychic powers. We've done some reviews on it. I'll put them in the bio too. But he's got psychic powers. He's a really awkward dude, got a bowl cut. Like he's not good like in society, like he's not good with socializing and stuff like that, but he's like really, really strong. And it's made by the same person who made One Punch Man, if that lets you know anything about what I mean by he's really, really strong. So if y'all haven't seen that show, y'all go check it out. It's already out. I mean, all the seasons are out, so you can start it, finish the whole show, and it's not that long. It's only 3 seasons. So yeah, y'all go check that out. All right, at number 3, I got Attack on Titan, the final season, part 2. I think that's what it's called. That's a lot, I know. But the last part of Attack on Titan that they've dropped so far, it's got one more season left. This season was fucking fire. Not the best season they had, but it was fire. You get to see Eren kick some ass. Get to see one of the greatest faces ever made in anime history. They had plenty of memes based off of this face. You get to see Reiner come back and fight. So if you like you know, if you like end of the world type deals, that's where this one's headed, and it's really good. Eren's a badass. He's coming to his own. He's fucking badass now. I ain't gonna lie to you. And yeah, Jaegerist, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit going on in Attack on Titan, and you cannot start with this season. You'll be so confused, you won't know what the hell is going on. So if you haven't watched any of the other ones, do not watch this. Start from the beginning, because this show is super complicated, and if you just miss 3 episodes, you'll be lost. It's super complicated, but it's a fire show. Show's in my top 5 anime all time, and this season's in my top 3 anime. So yeah, I love that show. Y'all go check it out. Final season part 2, I think is what it is. All right, at number 2, whew, this one right here got me when I watched it. This shit right here was fire. Demon Slayer season 2. Demon Slayer season 2 was action packed. It has the best animation of this year, easy. Nothing's better besides, you know, like maybe movies, you know what I'm saying? But Demon Slayer season 2, great animation. We get to see some new Hashira fight, 2 new Hashira, and you get to see death. It's a long season. You get to see, you know, people with multiple wives. You know, like they're in a district where anything goes, and Tanjiro gets stupid strong in this season, and Nezuko gets a major power up, and you know, what's his name? Zenitsu goes stupid gas this season. Everybody's fired. Like, this is one of those seasons. Hoghead is a dog in this season. Pighead, whatever it is, he is a dog. Everybody goes stupid dumb, I'm telling you. Easily well, I don't want to spoil what my number 1 is gonna be, but the best anime came out this year, I really want to say. But I have it at number 2, and you're gonna find out why it's number 2. And here goes. My number 1 anime for 2022 is Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the movie. And this shit was fantastic. This shit was fantastic. I watched it at like 1 in the morning, because I was just giving it a try, see what it was about. And I stayed up to, you know, 2, 3, and I had to work the next day. Watched the whole movie. It's fucking phenomenal. I can't wait for season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen to come out. The animation was top notch. This is probably the only thing competing with Demon Slayer season 2 animation wise. It's fire. The storyline's fire. They bring back characters that we've already seen, and they all put in work. You know, Gojo do his thing. It's got every character you want to see in it. It's literally the best anime movie I've probably ever seen. It's up there. I don't want to say it's the best, but it's up there for sure. And if you haven't watched it, Jujutsu Kaisen, you can still watch this movie because it's a prequel to the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen. So you could watch this and then watch season 1 if you wanted to, if you thought this movie was good enough, which you will think this movie is good enough because it's the best anime that came out this year. And I'm telling y'all right now, my list is undeniable. This is the greatest list I've ever made. I know some people are pissed because Bleach 1000 Year Blood War arc didn't make it on my list, but I have never seen Bleach. I watched about 3 episodes of 1000 Year Blood War arc, and it looked fire, but I've never seen Bleach, so I can't just go into it and say, you know, this is the best shit I've ever seen. I really don't even know what's going on. I've seen episodes of Bleach when I was young, but I don't really get the gist of what's going on, so I couldn't put it on the list. I know some people are thinking One Piece, Red, since you're putting movies on here. Never seen it. Never finished One Piece. Sorry for all the people that's looking at me crazy. That's a lot of episodes to watch for a guy that watches a lot of movies and a lot of anime, and I gotta do reviews. I can't spend 4 months watching One Piece. Shit, I ain't gonna have no reviews come out for 4 months. I gotta keep up with what's coming, and there's a lot of shit coming. So sorry for y'all that wanted me to watch it. I've watched some of One Piece. I've started it, but it's gonna be a long time before I finish it, if I ever finish it. So yes, One Piece Red was not on my list. Bleach 1000 Year Blood. Oh, and also Spy Family wasn't on my list. And I'm definitely gonna watch Spy Family. So I'm wondering. I know some of y'all were like, I can't believe he didn't put Spy Family on here. I'm gonna watch Spy Family season 1 and 2. So you know, I'll come back and do a review of it instead of putting it on my list, and maybe it'll make up for not having it on my list. But heard it's a really good show, so I'm gonna check it out. Don't worry about that one. And if I missed any anime, y'all leave it in the comments. Let me know what I missed. If I got any of these wrong on the list, I'm sure a lot of people think Chainsaw Man should be higher. Y'all leave it in the comments. If you thought my list was A1 and the best list ever made, leave that in the comment. Hit the like button. And if you like what I'm doing here, hit that subscribe button. This is Sir Rome of RaRa. I make a lot of videos. I stopped for the holidays because I have a lot going on during the holidays. But I plan on putting out about 10 videos in about 2 weeks. So y'all get ready for a bunch of videos to drop. I'm going to try to make some more skits. haven't come up with a lot of ideas yet, so I can't make no promises on that. But I definitely got a lot of reviews coming, and I have another top 10 list coming. So y'all stay tuned, keep an eye out for that. And besides that, y'all, suck it easy.